Hi everyone, Eric from Traders Helping Traders here with your market update for the softs. Cocoa responded nicely to trendline support last week, or it actually formed new trendline support. The support actually came off of this region through here, which is around the 1700 area, where prices bounced a little bit higher before encountering the resistance back at 1800, 1810, where you can see we had a couple hits back here, and Friday's session was rather indecisive, not really giving us much one way or the other. Fundamentally speaking, cocoa should be heading higher. There's some very strong supply issues in this market, some threatening supply issues, I should say, and therefore we could probably expect prices to rally. I still like the entry here above the 1820-25 region. I'm placing my entry at 1827. I'm going to cover the trade just below this support area that you see through here, which has a fair amount of activity to it, and it's also very close to Friday's closing price at 1793. So we're going to buy 1827, cover the trade at 1793. Reasonable trade for cocoa at $380. Our first profit target is in the 1950 area, which is a long-term area of resistance. So good little turnaround if that works for us. Turning to coffee, it looks as though coffee might be making another run lower. The market pounded away at support associated with this big move down here at the 111.40, 111.50 line. It hit here once, twice, three, four times before the weekend. So 4 out of our 5 days last week saw support form at around 111.50. Now the market is in a downtrend, and while we may see the prices bounce higher from here, remember, it is not our job to predict what the market is doing, rather just to get in a position to take advantage of a move lower. I'm not going to play this one too tight. I'm going to give coffee a little bit of room, and I'm probably going to reserve my entry until we get down here to the 110.35 region. What I'm afraid of is a little bit of a break just through the support at 111.50, only to see the market reverse and head higher. I'd rather give up a little bit on this market in hopes of hanging in for the longer term. Exit stops are going to go at 112.35, which is kind of scattered through here. We did see some activity around there, and it kind of falls in between Friday's open and close. I've really got to stretch the profit target, though, all the way down here to 104.35. Let me scroll this back, and you'll see what we're up against. This is our profit target down here, but we also have support through here at the 108, 107.5, 107.50 region, as well as possible support coming way back here at around the 105.60, maybe the 106 area. So we will have to keep close tabs on this market, and again, it is coffee, so you never can be too sure what you're going to get from here. DMI, very strong, looking very promising, and RSI a little less decisive, but still we could see a turn lower from here. The only other soft market to comment on this week is our lumber trade, which we are currently short in. Lumber made a very nice move to the downside on Friday. I was starting to get a little bit concerned about this trade, but it came through, and currently our stops are above Friday's high, and you can see the resistance associated with that. Don't be shy about making those stops a little bit tighter, though. We have got about $800 in accumulated profit, and that's certainly nothing to sneeze at, so don't be shy about making your stops tighter. First notice date is coming up around the middle of March, so we will have to either roll into the next contract or exit. As you can see, RSI is a little bit in the oversold region, so we might be seeing some support soon. And DMI still looking reasonably strong, and therefore, you know, it might be safe to try to trail a stop a little bit further. But as I mentioned, don't be shy about getting those stops in tighter still. And that's your market update for the soft complex.